So yeah, bayonet's deadlier than a rifle butt. Alright, so we are going to be spectating from the side of the Union. And as you can see, it's a winter event. There's snow coming down on the field. People are spawning in. Let's see who's going to be leading for both sides. We will look at that here shortly. But as you can tell with the snow coming down, we do not have any foliage for the trees or anything like that. So there's not going to be much concealment for the CSA. I do believe CSA gets buck and ball on this map, so they will have a slight advantage. And then I also do believe Union gets sharp rifles. And so we are going to see that at play here. Let's have a look at our officers today. We have Noodle leading for the Union. We have Patriot Rebel leading as well, along with Agrippa leading the Sharps. This is the Sharps company I was telling you about earlier. And then for the CSA side, it looks like we have one company that does not have an officer. We have BigSexy. And then we also have Dirty Dan and Rocky leading for the CSA. And so with that being said, what I'm guessing here is going to end up happening is it looks like it's going to be a Union win, being that Union is missing officers, and we have Agrippa pushing.
I have a
quickly
cold,
forward.
so if this is a terrible mistake, you can blame the
He
cold.
oh
no, we got it. We
push
got
up
it for
on
free.
the left side, which is the CSA right, real quick and fast, and secure this area. If Union can secure this area over here, usually 75% of the time Union will win the round.
Here they come,
And
boys.
as you can see,
right. Start
we
shooting
got
them.
CSA coming over this way to meet the Union forces.
Aim low.
Looks like they're not going to make it in time to really be that effective. Dirty Dan's the first one on the scene, along with Demons, Captain Demons. And I guess he took that first slot that was missing an officer earlier on. So we'll keep an eye on that. We have some low-level officers, mid-level officers. So it will be interesting to see if CSA can actually win this round or not. Looks like we have more Union soldiers coming up here to push the left side on the Union side, which is going to be CSA right. And then it looks like we have one company holding off there on the left side.
Keep the flag up. Keep shooting down.
So it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. So let's look at the officers again. Not sure who's holding here in the corn, but we are going to take a quick peek and see who it is. And it looks like it's going to be Rocky here on the CSA left. And then let's see who's down on the right. So on this map, keep in mind, Union does have artillery, which is way back there, as you can see. I believe they have like 3 or 4 Arty pieces back there that they can shoot down on the... Usually they'll rain down on that left side over there on the CSA left, and then occasionally on the CSA right. If they're
down the hill, boys. Gonna pull down the hill, I think.
So it looks like CSA and Union is going to do a ticket exchange. They're going to shoot out for a while before making any major moves. It looks like the CSA left is now going to be pushed over to the right. Maybe they will flank. We have a company right here. Not sure if that's a good move on their part or not. Looks like Rocky's going to come up and help them. If I was Rocky, I would actually push up towards the middle road and would actually shoot down into their flank if I was them. Looks like BigSexy's over here doing not really much of anything. But right now, I would be right here shooting down their flank right now. That's what I would be doing as a CSA commander. But not really sure what BigSexy is doing there.
Right here, independent fire on him, independent fire.
The rest of the army is pulled back with the CSA. Not sure what's going on there, what the train of thought is on that. But let's go ahead and have let's see if we can join in with them and listen in on the conversation that they might be having to try to get an idea of what the strategy is here.
We're going to make like some bananas and split, so we're going to go to the northwest. Over here, boys.
Ain't Texas A, follow your officer. Hit T, go to him.
Georgia A.
So we're going to move over here and see how things are going over here. It looks like Union has pushed up.
Boys,
Noodle's
at this
company has
distance, you
pushed
want
up to this
round
rock
ball.
over
At this
here.
Yeah,
which
for
is
sure.
played by them.
Round ball.
And Rocky over here has this rock over here, which he's shooting from. Looks like he's getting torn up and then deciding to pull back. And so let's see. And looks like they took some Arty fire from.
Alright, grab that flag.
Looks like Sexy's taking some Arty fire from the Union guns up there up on the hill. So, to be honest with you, Sexy's not in a good spot. He needs to be actually up on the road if he's going to play this area, or he needs to fall back into the woods. It's what I would be doing if I was him.
42, send round
Keep
ball
shooting
right
round
up your chest.
Okay, looks like Union's probably going to push down the defense line here towards
I'm
BigSexy,
just
I
gonna stand
guess.
here staring at him with
Agrippa's
binoculars.
forces.
I got nothing else to do.
Sprint.
Cajuns going for the glory. Give him some. Yeah, I'll give you covering fire.
So Patriot Rebel is going to be.
Has anyone unlocked the
Over
MG42?
Once you're there,
They're going to take this fence and shoot down on BigSexy, who's holding in the corner.
halt at the corner. Do not go over.
This is exactly what I would do if I was Patriotic Rebel. He's
Come here,
taking
look
right
right at
off.
me, dumbass. Now you're dead. How'd you like that, fatty? Oh, you're a fat little yuck.
Let me down.
So, looks like CSA has been wiped out from the fort, so they are dead and gone. There's nothing standing in the way of the Union Army. It looks like Agrippa's forces is probably going to be
Up
moving
and over,
down.
guys. Just
Yep.
get on said line and look down other.
They're going to be moving up.
They're also, I'm just gonna draw like zillions of directional lines, and they're just down all of them.
And so Union, we got
Ball shot there.
Corporal Noodle standing over here, shooting into the wood lines. We have Agrippa shooting into the wood lines as well.
And the lines.
Looks like
going
a
up.
Patriotic Rebel, not really sure what he's doing. Pulling back here. What the strategy is here now. But my guess is he's probably going to push down towards Noodle is my guess.
Stay in column. Stay in column. Stay in
That
column.
does look like that appears to be the case here. And I guess CSA is going to be holding off into the woods here. Let's see who is who and where they're at.
Maybe you gotta stay.
We got BigSexy standing over here. We have Dirty Dan on the log pile. We have Rocky going back over here. We have Demons holding over here on the left side of the corn. And let's see what
Right here.
So it looks like mostly CSH is looking for whatever cover they can get. They shoot it out and try to use the cover to their advantage to shoot up the Union, which is standing out in pretty much an open field. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out for the Union Army. See if they have any luck or headway with that. We have the Sharps over here, if I'm not mistaken.
A ton of XP.
So
You're
they
gonna
have
be
a
level
higher rate
100
of fire, more accuracy with the Sharps rifles. And it looks like the Union's going to be doing volleys into the woodlines. Looks like Union's going to be pulling out of the open field and falling back by looks of it. Not sure where they're going to fall back to just yet. Looks like they are going to use this rock for some cover out here. As you can see, there's a lot of dead Union bodies just stacked out here in the open from the earlier shootout.
Hey, it happens, man. It happens.
And right now we are even on tickets. I'm actually kind of surprised on this. I think Union could have been a little bit more aggressive this round if they wanted to. Given the option lineup on both sides, I think they could have played more aggressive if they really wanted to. If I was Union, I would probably push one unit up on the right side, so that way you basically kind of surround them and put pressure on them, and basically make the CSA army collapse in on itself.
There's like a period of time where she just had to inject herself every
Flag
day.
down.
Yeah,
What
flagged
does that
out.
say?
Flagged out.
Okay, so it looks like Patriot Rebel and
much better
Agrippa are
It's
going to
a
go
much
back to moving towards the fence line. Patriot Rebel moving back towards the center road. He's going to retake the center road again away from BigSexy. Same thing as we saw earlier. So we're going to see that play taking place again, and I do believe BigSexy will be getting wiped out on this attack right here on the center road. Right now, Union has a small ticket lead. And let's see, can the Union already take this middle road? That's the question. Can they secure this area and wipe out the CSA? Will they go up and overcharge the CSA? On this map, we need to keep in mind that CSA is on the defensive, so they do have fewer tickets. So as you can see, one's defend, one's attack. And so I do believe that, you know, the Yankees could be playing a little bit more aggressive if they wanted to here, but for one reason they're choosing not to, being a little bit cautious, in my opinion.
Drinking that shit. I'm
Flag
gonna
has gone
drink
down
it
for Agrippa's unit by looks of
in
it.
my coffee.
God, where's the flag up? I don't think it's up.
Somebody's flag is down.
Oh no! Hey, Big Texan, can you do us a? Oh, never mind. Hacks got it.
Thanks, hacked.
Okay, we have Union way here on the left.
You guys are so retarded.
Looks like
You
they're
guys are so
using,
fucking
but they're
stupid.
going to push it across the open field.
I got a paper says I'm high functioning, not retarded.
I agree with that,
I'm
man.
not sure if
Let's
I
go.
Oh
agree
my goodness!
with this
Come on,
play,
little
but,
company.
I mean, it definitely puts the pressure on. Now you have CSA coming out in the open. I'm not sure if that's a good move here. I'm not sure who's leading these men exactly. It looks like this unit
Shoot the
below
shit out of him.
Dirty Dan. He was briefly down, so somebody basically assumed command while he was down. Probably one of the NCOs is my guess.
Hold there, independent fire on him, independent fire.
And let's just have a look at the battlefield overall. This is basically how the battlefield is shaping and looking at the given moment. Looks like Patriotic Rebel has taken over the center road, and I would imagine this would probably be sexy. And let's see who else we have here.
Tickets are looking good.
Big
Not
Sexy
too bad.
and
Well,
Demons over here, who are holding the wood lines by themselves. Yeah, Brocky over here is probably instructing his men to shoot at that out there in the open field while shooting from the wood lines up to cover to his advantage. And still, it's a close game on tickets with the Union Army having a slight ticket lead. So it's going to be more of a shootout this round. It doesn't look like there's going to be any real big plays in terms of charging the enemy or anything like this as of yet. I would imagine they'll probably hold until the end
Draw
for
line
their
up. That's the
charge.
friendly.
So we're not going to see any major big moves for a while. It's just more of a game of attrition right now, just drain the enemy of the tickets. The CSA, not sure who this is running across the open field. But that's what you call being out of line. If he were to die, he would positively lose 5 tickets. Being that he's level 11, he probably doesn't understand what that means. And, but yeah, if you're out here by yourself and not with the unit, that is what you call being out of line, and you will lose your team 5 tickets. That's likely to be at that 5 times in a row. When you're with your unit, you only lose 1 ticket. It's called being in formation here. If you're kind of away from your unit maybe like this guy is, that would be considered skirmishing. So this guy's out of line. This guy's out of line. That guy's out of line as well. And Union goes out to being engaged. And so, again, Union still has a small ticket lead here. Looks like we got some Rambos holding here in the woods from 6LA. I mean, not in the woods, but in the corn. Looks like Patriot Rebel's going to pull his forces back. We go back to the open field and allow the CSA to retake the corn, is my guess. Been working out pretty good for him so far, so. no reason to hold over there if all the CSA already has pulled back. So Dirty Dan is probably the unit that's the most engaged right now in terms of being able to get effective shots and actually quick damage on them. You also have Rocky's unit over here that's doing some damage.
They're pushing in.
$5 a month.
Big Sexy and Demons are not really being combat effective right here where they're at. And so we're going to see Union push forward. Not sure what the plan is here, but I would imagine we might see an early cap by the Union Army take place here. They are on the cap zone, and let's see if they're aware of that and actually get off point, or if they are intentionally going to early cap. That's going to be the question here, if they're going to intentionally early cap us. So what we are probably going to see is an early cap take place, and I would imagine Union's going to defend the point real aggressively
To the
and force
southwest.
CSA to come to them, being that CSA is more turning than anything else here.
I gotta go.
That's what happens when you prolong the fight
What the fuck is going on? Who's
and you're
capping?
not more aggressive at CSA, which I don't blame CSA for not being more aggressive. I mean, this isn't really the thing to do here, but the question's going to be whether or not the CSA see this happening. That's one. Number two, will they seize the opportunity to recap point? Because if CSA saw this happening, saw the recap taking place, I would move towards the core. And Rocky's the first one to notice that and really realize the opportunity here. So I think he will try to do something with that. But the question's going to be whether Big Sexy and Demons actually spot the same opportunity here and actually move in that direction or not. Dirty Dan, he's still shooting out with the Yanks, so it is looking like he's going to move towards the north along with the rest of the unit. I think he has some inclination as to what the game plan is here. Looks like CSA is going to get ready for a massive push on point here shortly. They are kind of mustering up, gathering around to get ready to make some moves here. So we'll see if it actually works out for him or not. And let's see what's going to happen. So Dirty Dan's working his way forward. Let's listen to their conversation, see what the plan might be. So CSA, they're all near point. They are in position to go in for a recap if they want. The question is, how are they going to go about attacking point?
Let's
So
go.
right now,
Texas
it looks like it could go either way. We are even on tickets between CSA and Union by the looks of it. And so it will be interesting to see how well that works out for them. We have Patriot Rebel holding here.
Hello,
Your
you
point.
guys left your flag back here.
Oh, don't die.
Hello, you should probably turn around and grab your flag.
It looks like
You
Union's
left
going
your
to
flag
continue
back
to
here.
do volleys on the CSA.
Thank you, Blake.
My life, Noodle. I gotta go.
We've got one unit moving through the core, and I would imagine it's probably Big Sexy here. Oh, it's actually Dirty Dan. This is what should be done here. That is actually a good move on Dirty Dan's part. But there needs to be more companies pushing up on the left along with Dirty Dan, and that's not happening. So I think what we're going to see is Dirty Dan probably gets wiped out here. Patriot Rebel is probably going to move in his direction, is my guess. And looks like Dirty Dan just got taken out by a volley over here in the corn. Unless another unit moves to join in with Dirty Dan, I don't think we're going to see a recap. But it looks like one unit might potentially be moved into the corn. Let's have a look here and see who that might be. Okay, this is Rocky. He's moving up towards the center road like he should. Will he join in with Dirty Dan on the push? That's the question here. Right now, it looks like Dirty Dan is getting torn up. And so, if CSA doesn't start taking advantage and be more aggressive about retaking the point, they are going to lose the upper hand in this ticket exchange and slowly just keep losing tickets and winning away. So it looks like Karaki did move up to the center road. And again, you got Yankee just doing the volleys on the CSA Army. What should be happening right now is they should be moving back in for the corn, and then going up and over on the left side, and basically forcing them to basically respond while the other two units push in on the right side. That's what should be happening right here. But it looks like the whole CSA
Cavalry's
Army
here,
is
son.
push over here on the left side towards the center road. Question is, are they going to go across the open field, or are they going to push down the fence? BigSexy's got the right answer. Well, the other CO follows him. That's the question here.
Wait, where are you going?
Yes.
Alright, let's get up and over.
Keep firing, boys. Keep firing.
Behind you,
Pick up
Rainbow,
flags.
corn behind you, Rainbow.
Pick up flags, pick up flags. I'll hold off the Rambos, boys.
Dirty Dan's
Fire.
going over. Rocky appears to be down. Demons is moving more towards the left side.
Because they shift right.
Let's have a look here.
flag too.
Looks like the Union Army has responded. It looks like CSA is getting drilled back over here on the left side. Yeah, that's not going too well. Not sure exactly what's going on here. They're pulling them off point, so that's a good idea. They're going to get on the cap zone, which is right here in this area. But it looks like CSA, it looks like Union, they were smart enough to figure that out and actually get themselves back on point to stop the recap. There was a little bit of too much hesitation on the CSA's part to actually execute that move and do something with it. We do have one flag that is down in the corner. We have Rocky here. Let's see whose flag that's going to be. Yep, it looks like it's going to be Dirty Dan's flag. And if I'm not mistaken, Dirty Dan has the biggest unit. So that's going to hurt the CSA Army because he is the biggest unit with his flag down. Looks like somebody did manage to pick up the flag out of the corner and is running it back at his feet. Flag has gone down yet again. Dirty Dan unit needs to pull back, get that flag and pull it out of the corner before they get wiped. If they don't do that, they will be getting wiped here. Look at all these players here around the flag that are toward the flag. Got somebody that's here ducking in the corn, reloading in the corn. Obviously, NXX saw the flag down, thankfully, and he just got shot immediately as soon as he picked up the flag. So you got these other two guys here. They're ignoring the flag. The flag needs to be picked up. It would appear that Dirty Dan has been completely wiped. He might potentially pick up the flag. If he gets picked up the flag, will he make it out? That's going to be the question here. And it looks like he will make it out of the corn and actually get the flag back to Dirty Dan. Looks like CSA has decided to pull back all the way back here and regroup. We have Demons and BigSexy back here. We have Dirty Dan back here, and then we have Rocky. Looks like way on the far right. Let's have a look here and see what the plan is.
Aim at their heads, roger that.
So technically, Rocky does have him flanked somewhat because the Union Army really doesn't have any cover here, and it does look like whoever unit this belongs to is going to respond to Rocky's movement over here. But actually, it looks like they might continue to ignore Noodle's unit because maybe they are not aware that he's over here on this side. Looks like Rocky will be pushing in on this CSA from the south. He's probably going to move up to these rocks over here, is my guess. We do have some skirms already over here that are shooting into the Union Army. Looks like Rocky's going to be coming over here to join the skirms.
Aim at their chest. Aim at their chest. Aim at their chest.
So technically, Rocky does have him flanked, but I mean, it's a smaller force up against a big force. So we will see how that works out. BigSexy is moving over towards the corn. While the Demons.
Yeah, shoot me.
But I'm not sure what their strategy is for retaking point because they only have 3 minutes
Company,
and 20
once
seconds
loaded, shift right,
until
1 member close.
the Union Army wins. So if they continue to hold back, they will lose this match. And time is quickly running out for the CSA Army. So hopefully they make some moves here.
Get ready.
Looks like they're going to put in a charge. They're getting their reloads, the bayonets. It looks like they're preparing for a charge. So they're going to go
Charge them
full
out.
300 yellow.
Alright, hold your lows, 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 hold your lows.
Patriotic Rebel on the middle road, holding that middle road, and that's going to be a problem for when they do advance.
Get in melee.
Melee mode, boys. Come on. Keep going.
Melee mode, hit V.
Get to the cap zone.
We just need to get on point and hold it.
Boys, go.
Hold there.
They do need to hold there. If they hold there, they might be able to reach out. Patriotic Rebel, it looks like he might charge into him or get back on point. Looks like he's going to make a move to get back on point, put more men on point. Question is, will they manage to get enough tickets? Oh, this is nice. This is going to be a nice move here. We got a flanking move coming on. The question is, will the rest of the boys move in to seize upon that? I don't think Union sees this coming their way. And so this is going to drive Union into chaos. If these units over here charge this, then it might make the Union Army collapse. Looks like they're losing steam. This opportunity here by the officers to...
Don't even take 3
advantage of that.
seconds.
Davis should have pushed in. If he had pushed in, BigSexy, they would have been...
Swing around behind them. Stay out of fucking way.
Okay, looks like they are pushing in. So, question is, does CSA have enough to actually push them off point? That's going to be the question here. They should be hitting the far left flank here. They drive them off point. So, 1 minute and 20 seconds. If they fail in this charge, then Union will win this game by the looks of it. And it does look like Union will hold point, and the CSA has lost in their bid for taking point. So that does not look like that's going to happen here, and that was because of a lot of hesitation by the CSA to all charge point at the same time. If they had coordinated the charge from both ends, from both the front and behind, I think they would have been successful in terms of wiping out the whole Union Army. It would have been successful in that. But I get a feeling that probably somehow wasn't coordinated in chat. But had it been coordinated, the outcome would have probably been a little bit different and better all at the same time. So we're going down to the last 25 seconds here of the game. And it's just going to be...
We're on it over here. We're on it
an
here.
act of desperation where everybody starts charging point at this point. It's what's going to happen. So, good game. Good job, Union Army. And so, please, let us know what your thoughts are on this. Give us your feedback. What could the officers have done better? Did they do a good job? Did they play a good game based on what they had? Please give us your feedback. Post in the comments below. Let us know.
After their victory at South Mountain, Union General McClellan with his Army of the Potomac was close on the heels of Confederate Generals Longstreet and Hill as they quickly retreated across Antietam Creek to set up a defensive line.
As we can see,
after
down
Union
the
General
line's going to be
Hooker
pretty
crossed with
high
the 1st Corps, it was up to
CSA
2
Army.
regiments of Pennsylvanians to find and probe
Also,
Lee's
you have
vulnerable
Yankees
left
that are
flank.
going out of line quite a bit
When
too,
darkness
by the
finally
looks of
ended
it.
the brief skirmish, Union
Anytime
troops
you
had
have a
pushed
wooded
the
map
Confederate
or a
forces
point map,
away
you're always
from
going
the
to
East
have a
Woods.
high
But
rate
both
of out of
armies could barely
lines.
sleep as skirmishing fire
You have people
continued
trying to
throughout the
hide
night.
for cover behind trees and logs and rocks for cover away from their unit and stuff like that. And so that's going to go up a lot higher in most cases. So good job, Yankees.